Shalom everybody. Today guys, I want to show you how science proves that Jesus Christ, Yeshua, is the Son of God and disproves the doctrine of Islam. The Quran and the Bible both declare the virgin birth of Jesus, where there was an angel that came to Mary. In our Bible, it's the angel Gabriel, and told her that she will have a son, and it will be an immaculate conception that will take place, and she will be a virgin, and she will give birth to Jesus Christ. We know that Muslims declare, and the Quran declares, that Jesus is not the Son of God. And Muslims believe this to their very core. Now the Quran says that there was a virgin birth. I'll give you the verses right here. Okay? It's Surah 3 verses 45 through 47. It says here, "Behold, the angels said, O Mary, Allah giveth thee glad tidings of a word from him. His name will be Christ Jesus, the Son of Mary, held in honor in this world and the hereafter, and of the company of those nearest to Allah. He shall speak to the people in childhood and in maturity, and he shall be of the company of the righteous. She said, O my Lord, how shall I have a son when no man hath touched me? He said, Even so, Allah createth what he willeth. When he hath decreed a plan, he but saith to it, Be, and it is." So here we are, the Quran saying that the virgin birth took place. It's very important to understand this, that the Muslims do not deny that the virgin birth took place, just like the Bible said the virgin birth took place. So that's the one thing we're all in agreement, that Mary was a virgin. It was an immaculate conception in which she gave birth to Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. Now let's move on from here. I want to show you now how science proves that he is the Son of God. If you're Muslim and you're watching this, you might want to take a look at this. Now in this video, you see the reproduction of a human being. And we all know, human anatomy 101, that it takes two to tango and to create life. A male seed and a female seed. Okay, you follow me so far? The male seed carries something that the female seed does not. What's the one thing that the male seed carries that the female seed never carried, never has carried, and never will carry? It is the blood that will be put into this child. Sperm carries the father's blood. That is human anatomy 101. We all have the blood from our fathers. Even during a 9-month gestation period, the blood of the mother never, ever mixes with the baby. Yes, the mother sends the baby food and nutrients through her stomach, but her blood never, ever mixes with the baby, because it's the blood that comes from the father. Now, look at this. You see that? This is a chicken egg. Just to prove my point. Alright? This is an egg. And what I'm doing here, this is an illustration of a seed of a woman, a completely developed seed of a woman. Alright, I know it's a chicken egg, but the same concept in a woman. Completely developed. Okay? Do you see any blood in this egg? No. There's never any blood in this egg. This is what the woman seed gives to the embryo, to the baby. Okay? Now, if this seed in its early development was united with the seed of a male chicken, rooster, okay, what would you have? You would have this. A baby chick does not develop in the womb of the female chicken without the male donor. If there is no blood introduced to this egg, then there will be no life. So if Jesus does not have a biological father here on the earth because he was born of a virgin, and the seed that impregnated Mary to bring forth Jesus came from God, what does that make God? That makes God the Father of Jesus Christ. And if God is the Father of Jesus Christ, what does that make Jesus? That's right, the Son of God.
The spirit of Antichrist is a spirit that attacks who Jesus really is. Because there's entire religions in the world today that says that God does not have a son. Islam is one of those. And they say God does not have a son, Allah is not begotten, neither does he begot. Therefore, Jesus is a prophet. He's one of the 27 great prophets that lived on the planet. But he's not the Son of God. Now, I got into a debate one time with a Muslim, and I said, this presents a problem because the Quran says that Jesus was born of a virgin. That's right, which means he had no earthly father. That's right, which means if he had no earthly father, where did his blood come from? And they looked at me, and here's their expression in English. Oh my God. Because you see, if he was born of a virgin, and he had no earthly father, his father was God, and guess what that makes him? Son of God. So just using a little bit of logic there, and then the demons said he was the Son of God, and the people he healed said he was the Son of God, and Peter declared him to be the Son of God, and the angel Gabriel declared him to be the Son of God, and it was God himself that said, this is my Son in whom I'm well pleased.
Well said, Brother Perry. Now, regardless of how that seed got there, there had to be a seed that was placed in this egg so that her human, natural way of a baby creating itself in the mother's womb can now take place. The natural process can begin. A seed had to be put in this egg, a male seed. Now, this part's going to confirm it probably more than anything. What you're looking at right here is the Odiot, which is the pictographic language, Elohim's, God's original language. This language was established before man was established. Okay? And this language right here, if you take a look at it, it looks like hieroglyphics. Okay? But I want to point out one of the pictographs to you. This one right here is called Nun. Notice what it looks like. That's right, it looks like a male seed. The seed that's needed to enter the seed of a woman to bring forth life. Okay? And this symbol here means seed. Yeshua is a good seed. Life, perpetuation, unstoppable motion, offspring, or heir. Alright? What's amazing is that this is the symbol of seed that was established before man. Because the Odiot has been discovered among very, 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 very ancient, old archaeological finds. And now through microscopes we have discovered that the male seed looks exactly like this. Is that by coincidence? No. It's by design. It's the reason why a male seed looks like that.